guys, welcome to today's video, and in today's video we're going to be talking about the Saints Row reboot, and pretty much it got, I would say, a questionable response. A lot of people aren't the happiest with the trailer and shit and what they've shown so far. Like, gameplay wise it looks good, but like story wise and the characters, people are a little bit like flipping the shit. And to be honest, the new characters do kind of seem fucking stupid and a bit fucking corny. Like, cool, there's some college hipsters and they got fucking school debt to pay, so they turn to a life of crime. And it's like, okay, cool. Like, typical, like, I don't know, it's just nothing really crazy compared to like the past Saints Row games, where it was just more like, I would say more just like, I would say like, yeah, gang related type shit. I'm not saying like, oh, that's what makes the games cool or anything, but it was more like gang styled shit, where it was like, oh, you were some guy who has like no money, moved to a new city, you gotta make some money, so you join a gang type shit. And it just, with this game, it just feels like, I don't know, we haven't seen I would say, for me at least, I haven't seen too much you really want to say, oh, this is gonna be terrible right off the bat, because again, the beginning of the game could maybe be a little corny, a little dumb, and then as you play and these characters develop, the better they get. So again, it just all kind of depends, but pretty much that's kind of what I've seen from everything. Like, that's kind of what they'll kind of try and base shit off of, is that they'll just some hipsters try and make money. I wouldn't say these are gang members or gang leaders or anything like that. And a lot of people, again, like I said, got pissy about it, but in a weird way, I think it might be a kind of a good creative way for Saints Row to go. Like, again, with Saints Row, it's like they always had the gang style games and shit, and again, it was fun to play those. And it'd be cool, again, if they did incorporate those, incorporate that into this new Saints Row game, which they are doing with the other gangs. But again, I don't know, I feel like kind of with this new group of characters, it might not really feel much of a, like, as a gang, but might just feel like a group of friends or some shit, just doing like illegal shit. And again, like, that's technically a gang, but either way, what I'm saying is, it might not feel like the original Saints Rows and all that shit, but it might end out being good. It just depends how they develop these characters. Like, right now, yeah, these characters seem corny as fuck, but again, it's a fucking 5-minute trailer. They're not gonna throw everything out at you about these characters. So, it just kind of, I feel like it really depends what the story is, how these characters kind of develop, and shit like that, because these characters just start out as like corny ass fucking whatever hipsters, and then like near the end of Saints Row, and then if they make like a Saints Row 2 reboot, they could have developed into more of a like tougher, less hipster type of style and shit. You know what I'm saying? And again, all these people are like, well, are the original characters, and it sucks not seeing the original characters, because again, Saints Row had a lot of good characters, but again, this is a reboot, and what a reboot is when they remake a series. So when you remake a series, you might not have the same characters. So again, it just really it's all just on like how they develop these characters. I feel like these characters could maybe be good. I don't know. From the trailer, again, like I said, they seem like corny as shit, but later, like, again, you don't know. Like, again, they've made good characters like Gat or Sandy or Kenzie Kensington or whatever other characters like Pierce and shit. And yeah, it might suck not seeing these characters around, and we might not even know. They might try and incorporate these characters in some kind of way into the story, and I think that'd be cool if they did. Like, maybe you might not play with them as much, but they're like somehow incorporated into the story. Like, they're still around, you can see that they're still kicking and shit, you know. But pretty much, I just think it just really, I just hope they develop these characters well throughout the story and they make a good solid story, because that's like the one thing with these Saints Row games is like the stories. Yeah, the little like funny jokes, a little bit corny from now and then, but they also do end out still being a good, entertaining story to play, where you're like, oh, I'm just some guy trying to make money. Okay, now this gang's mad at me. Okay, now we have like whatever, you know, going on in the story and shit. And I just feel like if they fuck this game up, this could maybe be the end of Saints Row, because again, we already know Valation, I think that's what the name is, pretty much, that they're not doing the best on money, and the past Saints Row games haven't been doing the best either. Like, they didn't do hella shit, but they did not the best. And Agents of Mayhem, that shit just, fuck. I didn't even play that shit. I might check it out in the future, but again, it wasn't really that popular of a game. No one really gave a fuck about it. So there's a lot riding on this game. So I'm just hoping that they, again, just kind of fucking play it like smart. And yeah, it's like a reboot and you want to remake shit. And I'm open to changes and Saints Row maybe being a little different than the past Saints Rows. But I still want to like have that Saints Row feel. Like, I still want it to, like, you know, like, still be like not feel like a completely different fucking game. Because again, with reboots, that's kind of tends to happen. They change way too much sometimes. And there's just some things where it's like, if you're gonna just change so much shit, you just might as well make a new game, you know? So that's why I'm still just kind of hoping that they still keep the Saints Row kind of just elements in the game and don't remove too much from it. Because again, with this trailer, I don't really get too much of a Saints Row vibe, I'm gonna admit it. Like, I get, it feels like a completely different fucking game, and I just kind of hope, again, they just develop shit correctly, and they make the story at least interesting, make these characters interesting. Like, if you're gonna make new fucking characters, at least make them good characters, please. Or, because then there's no point of making these new characters, and you should have just stuck with the old ones. You know what I'm saying? So again, with this game, I'm not gonna say it's dog shit and, oh, you shouldn't pre-order it or you shouldn't buy it. But I'm also not gonna say, oh, this game's gonna be amazing and perfect. I'm just gonna have a perfect 50-50 on this and just hope for the best that this game does end up being good. Because I do see myself down the road maybe buying this game and checking it out for myself. I don't think I'd pre-order it, because I don't know, I'm not that hyped off of it, off the trailer. The gameplay looks good, but again, it's just maybe once they release some more info on the game, maybe. But I definitely could see myself maybe buying it once the game is released and people kind of play it a bit, and I see if it's actually worth picking up. Because that's the thing, I pre-ordered so many games in the past and then they ended out just being absolute dog shit. So now I just don't even pre-order games. I just wait until they were released. And if they're dog shit, and I dodged a bullet. And if they're good, I'll fucking buy it, you know? That's honestly the best way you could probably go with any game. There are some games that will usually pre-order them because fuck it, they're gonna be good anyways. But, I don't know. I feel like with a lot of games nowadays, a lot of people are trying to be creative, like, as much as they can, which, again, I'm not saying it's a bad thing, but sometimes the creativity is not on point, and it just kind of fucks with shit, you know? So I just kind of hope that this Saints Row reboot ends out being good and still feeling like a Saints Row game, but still being something new. With the gameplay they've shown, the graphics look pretty fucking nice, so again, I'm pretty hyped for that, and the gameplay looks nice and looks fun. But again, I'm just hoping that, like, they develop a good story, because yeah, a game with good gameplay and good graphics, that's what you need. But I feel like a big thing that makes games last longer and be remembered and actually have people enjoy them is if the story is entertaining. Because you can make a game look pretty, but if the story's shit, no one's gonna play it, you know? But Besides that, I hope you guys enjoyed today's video. And if you did, hit that like button, subscribe, and turn on notifications. I'll see you guys all in the next video. Bye, guys.